Hello YouTube, this is Georgepwnes3, and I know I haven't made a video in a long time, but this is my first impressions video on Black Ops. Now, this video is mainly me talking about what I think of the game and whether it's worth buying, and pretty much how I think it's going to work out in the long run, and hopefully it won't be like Modern Warfare 2 where it's great at the beginning, but 2 months later people start to find out all these problems with the game. Now, since we gained a lot of subscribers in the past month due to Dominic's video, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Georgepwnes3. You can call me George, whatever, Jorge. Last time I made a video was about a month ago, but really, to be honest with you, Modern Warfare 2 got really boring for me, so I just stopped making videos because I make videos for fun. So if a certain game makes me bored or pisses me off, I'm not going to make videos on that game. Now, I had Halo, but I'm not very good at that game, to be honest. I don't know why, I'm just not used to it. And for the past month or so, I've been playing Battlefield. So transitioning into this game was a bit difficult, but I'm getting the hang of it. As you can see, what you want to do in this game is you want to burst fire a lot, because the guns in this game have a lot of recoil. Now, I don't find any major flaws in this game. I saw some people complaining that the AK-74U was overpowered, but I don't think it's as much as overpowered as it is overused, because I have that gun and honestly I can't really tell that much of a difference between the AK-74 and the MP5. They're all pretty good. The one assault rifle that stands out for me that I really enjoy is the AK-47, and I think that in this game they actually made it appropriate to the time era. By what I mean is the guns that were dominating in the era where this game takes place are the guns that dominate in the multiplayer, such as, let's say, the M16. This is the M16A1, not the M16A4, so this M16 was the shittiest one ever, and is a horrible gun in real life, and it jammed all the time, and it got a lot of soldiers killed. So, that's why they made it a level 1, pretty much, gun. You start out with it, because it's garbage. But the AK-47 was the dominant gun of the era, and it still dominates today. So it's one of the last weapons you unlock, and it's pretty gosh darn powerful. Now, I will pick up an AK-47 in this game. I haven't unlocked it yet. I'm only about level 30 right now, as from where I'm doing this commentary. And so right now I'm rolling with the AUG. It's a great gun. It's pretty powerful. It's not as powerful as the AK, of course, but it's really nice. You want to burst fire. You will see soon I go fully automatic with this weapon, and that's a big mistake. You do not want to do that. So I really don't find any flaws as of now, except, well, they removed quickscoping in this game, and not only did they remove quickscoping, they absolutely made snipers useless, because none of the maps really stand out for me where you can sit back long range and snipe. Like Battlefield, you couldn't really quickscope, but they had these huge long range maps, and on pretty much every single map you could snipe. But on this game, you just can't do that. And I don't really quickscope. I've never really been much of a quickscoper just because I suck at it. But I've quickscoped a bit to the point where if I run into somebody close range, like let's say some guy with an LMG rushes me, I quickscope him and hopefully get lucky. But now that's pretty much gone. Like, you have to be zoomed in for at least 2 to 3 seconds before your bullets will go on the crosshairs. Now, the only flaw other than that I find with this game is probably the knifing. I've gotten knifed and watched the kill cam. The guy wasn't facing me at all. He just knifes, and like you couldn't even see like a tiny part of my body. I was just dead, and that was a bit weird for me. I didn't really like that. And the way I think that knifing could be fixed in any first-person shooter is just make the knife like a 2-hit kill. Don't make it a 1-hit kill. Do what, a lot of other first-person shooter games do on the PC, and, just don't make the knife a 1-hit kill, because people's first reaction is to knife and not use their weapon. And, I don't know. I don't knife in particular. I'm just not used to it. I prefer using my guns. But a lot of people, like, I run into them, they just, like, turn around and knife the air, and I just somehow die. If they fix that, so it takes 2 knives, it would be a little bit more balanced, and if they completely remove knifing, which I think would be a bit too much, none of that would happen because they would have to shoot, and shooting in the air won't make me die, as far as I'm concerned. So right here, as you can see, I'm patrolling one area of the map. In the previous Call of Duties, like Modern Warfare 2, this was a recommended tactic, but not really required, because you could still run around and do good. It only took like 3 or 2 bullets to kill somebody. But in this game, you pretty much have to play defensively. I wouldn't say camping. Don't camp. That's annoying and stupid. But if you want a good KD and a really good game, then you might want to play a bit more defensive. What I did there is basically I'm patrolling, making sure that the doors over there are open and closed whenever they need to be. When my team needs to capture B, I usually try to keep the doors open, but whenever we have B, I close the doors so that there's no constant nade spam trying to kill the people who are defending flag B. Also, what I noticed with this game is I don't really get many decent games with myself. I need to have somebody there, like as a teammate, because when you work as a team, it makes things a lot easier. You know where people are, and your teammates usually got your back. So that's pretty much it. Those are my only complaints, is knifing. That's really it. So right here you can see me using the AK-47, and as you can see, I'm getting 3-hit kills with this gun. It's pretty good. Now, I'm waiting to see the Christmas test, as a lot of people call it. That's when most of the so-called annoying 8-year-olds get the game and start to find exploits with it in private matches, which is what happened to Modern Warfare 2. The game was fine until around December, January, and that's when all the annoying kids started getting on, and that's when the One Man Army YouTube started popping up. And if you find an exploit in this game and you're watching this video, just please don't post it on YouTube. Christ, there are so many people that go on YouTube every day just to find an exploit that they can use to improve their KD, but piss the living shit out of everyone. And by the way, watching this video, I just remembered one more complaint I have, is they brought back Last Stand. And the problem I have with that is it already takes like 5 bullets to kill somebody. I mean, it's kind of stupid that they get like a little extra life, and that just wastes my ammo. There have been so many times where, because the guy falls into Last Stand, I finish him off instead of killing another guy who's running right at me, and I would have had enough time to kill both, but I end up dying. So that's pretty much the only problem, but I think this game will do good. I'm not going to really say as to how well it will do, because I only had the game for, what, 3 days it's been out? 3, 4? And it's really too early to tell. I don't wanna do this like Modern Warfare 2, where everyone was just, oh, this is the greatest game ever, best Call of Duty of all time, but then it ended up being such a big mistake. Now right here, you see me, I'm dying quite a lot from the RC cars. I don't really think they're a bad kill streak. They're not really that bad, honestly, because you can shoot them. It takes like 1 or 2 bullets to blow one up, so it's really not bad. Now, the other kill streaks, dogs are, I wouldn't say overpowered, but they're definitely a powerful kill streak. If you can get dogs, your team will win in team deathmatch, because those things are hard to kill. They have commando bite range, no joke. Like those things lunge at you. They're not like World at War dogs, and they only take 1 bite to kill. So they have like uber rabies or something, and yeah. So that's a really good kill streak. I usually roll with the UAV and hardline because I think it's important to have pretty much an unlimited UAV up in the air, because I normally get at least 2 kills before I die, and with hardline, that's easy. It's easy mode from there. I mean, you just constantly know where people are, which is why a lot of people are starting to run Ghost. I would recommend running Ghost. If you run into a lobby where I'm in, you better run Ghost or you're going to regret it, because there's going to be a lot of UAVs up. And as you can see, I'm constantly getting UAVs for my team. Now, a lot of people don't like the UAV. I love it. It's useful. I'd say the most useful kill streak in this game is the Blackbird, because it cannot be shot down, and it lasts a long ass time. Plus it tells you where the people are facing. We get it right now, but I get a bit confused because there's an underground level to this map, and I'm on the top. So I'm just like spinning around looking for the people on the map, but they're underground. So the game comes to an end. I had a pretty decent score. I think it was like 37 and like 7 or something like that. Thank you for watching. Peace out.